Shalom. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. My name is Mike, and I'd like to welcome you, Sister Patricia and Sister Linda Cross. I'm glad you was able to, you sister was able to make it in this morning. Want to talk about this love that we're supposed to be having for our brothers and sisters. I'm gonna tell you one thing, and this is just me now. This awakening has been a blessing. It has been. I tell you, of people in a world trying to fit into a world that unknowingly did not belong. And to wake up to find out that, hey, we are a whole lot more than what we didn't know. And when we found out that we are these particular people, we felt good about that. We felt good about it. But as these last days continue, we can be our worst people for our people. Shalom, Sister Donna. That's what I'm coming to realize. I'm also coming to realize that this 2/3 is becoming more concrete than anything. We will find any and everything, it would appear, to keep up drama. If it ain't a flea doctrine, you should flee, you shouldn't go. You said this, you incorrect. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe Yahusha is Yah's son. And then you have these devout people that believes that. I tell you, the awakening has been a blessing. But to see all of this nonsense that's going right along with it, and don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters. I know the devil has his hands in it. I know his hands are in it. But to see these brothers and sisters, they're supposed to be, we supposed to be encouraging to one another. All I'm seeing is mocking, drama, unnecessary nonsense. Then when everything hits the fan, we need to pull together. When this is the time you should be pulling together. I tell you, it's nerve-wracking. It is. It's very nerve-wracking to hear. I went to what was Brother Eric's channel yesterday, and he did a little small collage, and he was talking about how other brothers and sisters, how brothers on their channel was talking about this flea doctrine, and it was speaking against it. They were speaking against it. And it was, what's the name? Brother Eric's channel is Mother Africa Be Calling. I think that's what it is. But anyway, I went on his channel. I listened to what he was saying, and I agree with him. Now, Brother Eric, he has property in Africa, 2 or 3 different pieces of property. And from what he was saying, and I agree with him, if you have the means or you have the will to go to Africa, go. It ain't the fact that every time you look up, somebody is fleeing and things of that nature. If somebody is tired of a particular place and they have the strength to do it for their own goodness, so be it. But it's something that when brothers when this is the time in which we're living, where we should be coming together, whether we here or we over there. No matter where we are, we're supposed to be coming together. But we can find every argument up under the sun to complain about, as if one individual was told absolute truth. One individual maybe believe it. I'm telling the truth, and what you believe, no, not one individual will have it. And if we can't recognize that the devil is always in the mix, brothers, we will always be in drama. We always want to be in drama. And I've seen this for myself. There was an incident. And this particular person was talking about destroying another brother. And I'm like, well, you know, I mean, I don't agree with it. That's just me. And so, I spoke about it. My thing is this: you want to reach your brother, not destroy no one. I mean, at least that should be our determination from a scriptural standpoint. So that person got upset at me and talked to another person that they was friends with. Do you know that that friend of that person wore her emotion and got mad at me? Got upset at me. Never had a conversation with this particular person. Never had an altercation. And for those people, yes, you do need to leave me. If you're that wishy-washy in your faith, that's a very dangerous position to be in. I don't jump from one person from another person because you upset at someone. That's not maturity. It's childishness. You think you're on a playground or something. But this love that we're supposed to have for our brothers and sisters, the patience, the love, the endurance, the kindness. This is what we're supposed to be having in the time of the end. As we're going back over some things, brothers and sisters, that are crazy. Do we not realize that the devil he's so much in the mix, it's not even funny. How many of us is going to recognize, all right, this is the devil. Look at, let's continue to come together. If you want to go to Africa, so be it. I take my hat off to you. If you want to stay here, so be it. I take my hat off to you. If you have a different understanding of the scriptures, all righty. I mean, the scriptures are there. And the scriptures do say, you know, get out of and interprets that. I interpret it, hey, get out of her physically or spiritually. And I'm looking at both sides of it. And I'm not going to condemn no brother or sister on it. The Most High put us in captivity. It was his will that we went into captivity, even though we didn't even know nothing about what our forefathers did until we woke up. That's when you realize you was in captivity, is when you woke up. You had a slight understanding, oh, I'm a descendant of slave. But now when you started to understand, and now you start going into the scriptures and you start to understand those scriptures, then you understand, oh, I'm just not a slave. I was in captivity. And with this awakening, brothers, I tell you, what are we going to do? Are we going to continue to go keep up with the drama? Keep up the drama. How are we edifying towards one another? That's the thing. And like I said, brothers, and I mean, if a brother here is talking about fleeing doctrine and fleeing. Let me just say fleeing. If it ain't one thing, brothers, I'm going to say this. If it ain't one thing, it's two. A couple of years ago, it was brothers couldn't even hold their hands up. They couldn't even say a peace sign to somebody, or you couldn't even wave at somebody, because all it takes is a little drama to get us discombobulated. That's all. But we it's like we forget that it would appear we hop on so much anger towards one another, and we forget that the devil is in the mix. We forget that we are up under his nose. And it's nerve-wracking. It is absolutely nerve-wracking. If you really want to see a YouTube channel grow, keep up drama. Keep up drama. That's what Satan puts out. If you're going to be a set apart people, you will always be low key. You will try your best to maintain your peace. You're not going to sit here and put your brothers and sisters down. You're not. You will make sure that you think highly of your brothers and sisters. And some may come against you and say this or say that or do this or do that. We got to keep it moving. And sometimes, brothers and sisters, truthfully, you have to love your brothers and sisters from a distance. You got to find that good association. Because not all good association is good for you. 1 Corinthians 15:11. Bad associations spoil useful habits. I heard individuals say this, and they say it doesn't affect them of what a person is doing. I may not believe in it, but they cool people with me. But the Most High said this. So now who can hold more weight? You may not be a thief, but if you continue to run with a thief and socialize with a thief, you will become a thief. All it takes is the right circumstance for that to happen. I had a buddy of mine when I was working for AT&T, and he had a conversation with his son. And so the father was like, no, the son came to the father and the father came to the son because he noticed that his friends, they were all kind of loose, put it that way. And he noticed that, and he told his son, he said, man, look here, I think you need to be hanging with these people. He was like, they on some shady stuff. So they had the conversation, and his son said he felt that he was of the alphabet. And so the father said, have you ever been with a woman before? He said, no, Dad. He said, so how do you determine that you are in that soup bowl of alphabets? So he said, he just feels that way. And so his father came back and said, is it you that's feeling that way? Or is it the people that you run with that's feeling that way, or maybe that way? And he said, no, Dad, they my friends, but yes, they are there. And he was like, he said, when you start rectifying your association, you will find out that your own surroundings could be good for you or it can be bad for you. And unfortunately, brothers and sisters, a couple of years later, down the road, he came back to his father and he told him it was bad for him. It was bad. He was shocked. He was shocked at the results of it. He ended up getting HIV. Yes, he did. He did. But the father was trying to show him, hey, your association can make you or it can break you. And brothers and sisters, I kid you not. I'm a firm believer of helping your people, your family from a distance when they have worked that last one nerve and they have done some things that are just like unmentionable or hateful. You got to love them from a distance. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, I'm sorry about that, brothers. Um, but that's one thing I found out that you got to love people, some people from a distance. You do. If you don't, you just might find yourself full of hate because it's like they're going to continue to do what they're going to do. But if you want to maintain your sanity, you may have to step away, not just for a moment, but never for a lifetime. Mm, you know what? You're right, Sister Linda Cross. I tell you, but sister, it is absolutely just downright discouraging. Um, the moment I'm thinking that we're getting stronger and stronger and stronger, but when you see the drama and all of these complaints, you get and I can't say that about a lot of the channels, but it appears or makes me think I may need to scrutinize myself. I hear brothers on some of their channels, and they get these brothers and sisters on a panel, and they feeling very strongly about, hey, we need to flee. All right, so be it. But don't put nobody else down. When you're talking about getting out, unfortunately, brothers, right now, it takes money to do that. And for the vast majority of brothers and sisters, they got families. So yes, it's going to take a great deal of money to do that. Shalom, Sister Kathy Jones. It takes money to do these things. It takes planning to do these things. Do you believe, brothers, Most High, that the Most High, who says he is full of love, that he would leave his people here in destitute and have them up under part of the judgment, when the scriptures clearly states, I'm going to gather my people from the four corners of the earth. The scripture did not divide and say, I'm going to get Judah out of the United States first. At least I haven't seen that scripture. Brothers, I find when it's a big group, you have more trouble. You may have more issues. You have more issues than anything. It's like it's like we gotta consume drama. We have enough drama outside of ourselves. We have enough drama in this world in which we're trying our best to survive. We have drama going on in the political realm. We got drama going on in Satan's system, or whatever he's thinking about, how he's trying his best to destroy us. This is drama outside of us. When in essence, we know the drama that's going on outside, we've been warned about it, and yet and still, we start our own drama. We are those people of the book. We are those people. We doing exactly as our forefathers did. Moses was in the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. And then they started clowning at the base of a mountain. They started clowning. They wanted to go back to Egypt. We doing, oh man, I tell you. Brothers, like I said, this is just my line of thinking. The Most High did not give me a hand of judgment. He didn't. He did not give me the hand to judge anyone. People will say, if you this and you study this, that, it's going to be the Most High who's going to be the supreme judge. It's going to be him. Now, there are some brothers and sisters now, don't get me wrong. They feel in their spirit that it's time for them to go. And like I was telling you about Brother Eric's channel, when he did a small collage. Shalom, Sister Monica. Sister Monica like to say shalom to the brothers and sisters on this channel in the chat. I don't know. It's something going on that she cannot hop into the chat. I don't know what it is, but she can hear and everything. There's just so much stuff been going on with these electronic devices and things. I don't know. But she says shalom to all. And so, dang, I forgot what I was saying. But I knew it had something to do with the drama, though. If you have it in you, because I'm just speaking from my experience. 2018, I just had it just came over me. It's just like that. And it was like, I had a desire to go to Africa. And I was all on YouTube, listening to different places to travel. You can go visit in Africa and things of that nature. I was into it. Yeah, Sister Kathy. But I think I'm gonna get into it a little bit more. But I tell you, I had a desire to get to Africa. I did, and still do. Still do. I went to Morocco. Stayed there for like over a week, and I felt different. Uh, excuse me. Um, there's a different feeling that you do get when you travel to Africa. It is. Now, I mean, I'm just saying I did, and I heard other brothers and sisters say the same thing. Um, now, I ran with the brothers and sisters there. I didn't run with the Arabs. You know, and as much of you brothers and sisters, um, shoot, think, yeah, Arabs in the United States would call you brother and things of that nature. That those are not your brothers. Truth be told, they are not your brothers. They're not your brothers. They would sit up here and shoot. No, let me just leave that. They're not your brothers. They still practice slavery over there. If you want, and the brothers and sisters there, they call them the Europeans because they know where it's coming from. But along with the drama, brothers, that's outside of our purview, the drama that's from the world. Brothers, truthfully, there are so many different scriptures that says this and says that, and the Most High is not an Elohim of confusion. But the devil is. The devil is always in the details. Who would have ever thought that saying you should get out of a particular place, if the Most High has put that spirit upon you to get up out of it, if there's something that he wants you to do when you get out, and you be about your business. And I do understand, and I myself, I commented on it because I'm looking at we got brothers and sisters, locked up in prison, and like Brother Eric said yesterday. Now, the prison system is a wicked system. It is. Now, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Brother Eric he had a complaint. He said no. He said everybody in prison is not innocent. I mean, granted, you got your innocent ones, but not all of them they guilty as charged. And he was speaking about how one of his family members was murdered. But now, this is how man messed us up. The Most High said, if you murdered an innocent man, what's supposed to happen, brothers? If we go hold on to the laws, that man who murdered that person over, if it was not a mistake, he is the next of kin has the right to take his life. That's scriptural. And he cannot flee to the city of refuge. He could not. Even if he fled and he went there, his life can still be taken. That's scriptural. But not so in this system in which we live. Because see, that right there kept down a lot of murder. Those laws that the Most High had in place, it kept down a lot of nonsense. It kept it down. But as wishy-washy as our forefathers were, we're doing it. We're doing the same thing. Now, you brothers, this is not that time you want to mock your brothers and sisters. This is not that time. You do not want to be mocking your brothers and sisters. And we'll sit right here and say, the Most High is a loving, caring Elohim. And at the same time, we'll sit right there and we'll condemn our brothers and sisters. If you don't flee, you the fool. All right, you stay here. Wait on the Most High. Okay. Or and I can almost guarantee you, majority of those brothers and sisters is not equipped financially nor mentally to make that move. But we'll hop on it and we'll put our brothers and sisters down. You got brothers with families. And then when I say family, and they're taking care of family, they may have their mother and their father, their parents are up in age and they need caring for. These are the things we're not thinking about. But at the same time, the Most High he's going to judge you, he's going to destroy you. Because you didn't leave. No, brothers. No. We need to, it's like we need to season our words. What? If you feel, like I said, that the Most High Spirit is upon you for you to leave. And let me go back to Brother Eric when I was talking about him. He did that collage, a little small one. And I know I'm going to ruffle Sister Kathy's feathers. I am. He did a collage of a few instances caught on video where a one policeman, and there was a sister, she was having a mental issue. She was walking on the expressway. So this police officer pulls over and tries to get her away, out of danger. But she was aggressive with him. But it was a known fact that it was something wrong with her mentally. And this police officer was beating her. Punching her all in the face. That's what he was doing. Then he went to another video. What's the sister's name? The sister that had what's the sister's name? I forgot her name. But anyway, the video of those two police officers in his sister's house, and they unalived her with a gunshot to the head, holding a thing of water. And now, brothers, I want you all to recognize one thing about that sister and what she said before he unalived the sister. That was a spirit. And I know if you brothers and sisters seen that video, you knew the devil is in the details. All you gotta do is look at one person and you've seen the devil himself. You've seen the attitude. You've seen what he was about to do. And he did it. He did just that. About time that sister was about to put the pot down, he unalived that sister. That was just one of the videos. Then he did another one, came on this little 13-year-old boy who's playing in the park, and they was listening to the response of the police officer before when he got her. He said, "Look like it's a toy gun." He even said it. He gave one command, and that command, right after that command, came a bullet. So now, and they killed the little brother. These are just a few instances, a few videos, just a few, that brothers and sisters made that determination. No, I just need to get out of here because, no, they seeing this place as a danger. Don't get me wrong. Africa, it's dangerous, but it's very dangerous when it comes to these policemen. Tanya Macy. Or is it Tanya Macy? That was her name? I don't know why I keep thinking his sister's name was not Sarah, Sonia. I think it was I don't know why I'm thinking Sonia. All righty. But that's the thing, brothers. And so that stuff can have an effect on you. You seeing these, you seeing and hearing these cases all the time when it comes to these policemen. And so, yes, you will have some brothers and sisters going to say, you know, it's time for me to get up. I am one of them. What you see can affect you and your actions. Now, for you brothers and sisters that want to stay here, all right, you should not be condemning your brothers and sisters who want to do something better for them, for their lives and their children's lives. Stevie Wonder did it. He said, he said no. He's just tired of it. He said he do not want to get a phone call that his grandchild has gotten shot by the policeman. They do it so much yes, it's affecting, it is absolutely affecting us. And now you have a political situation, some drama that this world is pushing out. I'm telling you, brothers, it's going to, if you're not affected and you feel that you can, all right, so be it. I'm not mad at you. And I'm not going to condemn you for saying, hey, I'm a hold tight. Okay. Hold tight. But sitting right here laughing at brothers and sisters that said, they will hold tight, went on the most high. There's nothing wrong with that, brothers. There's nothing wrong with that. And you may come into, oh, but this scripture says this here. Ooh. Mm. Oh, brothers. Shalom, sister Zenobia. I'm sorry. Shalom, brother Dave. Brothers, we hold on to some drama. We hold on to drama. We hold on to drama. And like I said, brothers, it can be absolutely discouraging. We supposed to be hearing that. We supposed to be encouraging brothers. That's what we're supposed to do. This is a beautiful time for us. And this beautiful time is becoming it's becoming frustrating. It is absolutely becoming frustrating. It's like everybody want to be Moses. Somebody got the scriptures down pat. I heard one sister said that she said no. Her education of the Most High is higher than everybody else's. That's the fast way for everybody to scatter from you, truthfully. But some people don't have to say that. Sometimes it's their actions. And then at the same time, we as brothers and sisters, we end up eventually putting somebody on a pedestal. This is not that time you want to put somebody on a pedestal as if that person is correct. You put the Most High on that pedestal because everything should be done by prayer, supplication, fasting, and to be encouraging. It's something how we can, how we can talk bad about our brothers and sisters or put them down, and at the same time turn back around and praise the Most High. I put the link out there if anyone wanted to come on. The link is in there if you want to come on. But this drama, brothers and sisters, I'm really seeing the 2/3. The 2/3 And I'm really coming to understanding this remnant. I am really, it would be a beautiful thing if we did um, pull ourselves together as a whole and keep it moving, knowing that, hey, as long as we are in captivity, we must band together. There's no, I mean, this here, you wrong on this teaching and things of that nature. Brother, handle that stuff in the background. Handle that nonsense in the background. But it seems we wants to be out there in front of everybody so that we some people can get views. And I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. Matter of fact, we have the Passover. Shalom, Sister Javon Daniels. We have the Passover coming. And truthfully, I know last year brothers just say, hey, no, it's over here. This is the Passover day. Then another brother said, no, it's this month on this particular day. Brothers, I did both of them because I didn't know. But I'm going to have to sit down. I'm going to have to boil it down. I'm going to have to sit down and pray and find out, hey. And I know, these calendars and all this stuff, but this is that captivity. This is that getting up out of this captivity, trying to get a better understanding on the feast days and things of that nature. I had one brother when I was in Africa, brothers, and I'm gonna tell you this, what this brother did. He worked my nerves, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, he did. But he was saying the Shabbat is not on the Saturday like everybody think. I'm just saying Saturday because I was like, bruh, no. He's talking about the Shabbat. It moves from month to month. It may be on a Monday here. It may be on a Tuesday for the whole month. And I was like, bruh, okay. Okay. I mean, what?
Rich, you ain't working today?
Hold on. I'm sorry about that, brother. It's 9:31.
Oh, man.
And like I was saying, brothers, this is my encouragement. Let's just maintain encouragement, brothers. Maintain that, because that's the thing we're going to need across the board. It's always going to be some drama with us. Whether it's within, it's going to be drama within, it's going to be drama outside. The only thing that we need to be doing right now, brothers, is trying our best to pull together, because we're going to need one another. I don't care how you look at it. That's one thing that's going to happen. Now we have this understanding. The world is telling you exactly what it's doing and what it's going to do. Now, if this is going to be that remnant, so be it. It's going to be that remnant who will recognize, hey, we need to draw ourselves together. We may have a misunderstanding over here, but hey, we got to put that on the back, on the shelf right now. This is about our survival. Let me see this here. Say, sister, I heard that too before. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do. That's it. The world is telling us, brothers, what they're about to do. This man here, this political system, He's doing what he going to do. He is doing things. He's carrying out the Most High's thoughts. That's all he's doing. His thoughts. That's what he's doing. And we have that knowledge of what's going to happen. The Most High told us. He did not tell the world. He told Israel. This is who he told. And whether you in Babylon or you are in Africa, you're still going to feel the effects of it. Period. You're going to feel it. Things has gotten a lot difficult. Joel, I was reading it yesterday. I got her to get me a computer. I tell you, a laptop, another one, because I broke mine. But anyway, that, brothers, this is not that time, truthfully, for us to be drawn apart. Because right now, that's all I'm seeing. That's all I am witnessing. We're already two sticks. Seems like these sticks are dividing by the day. You got brothers over here believe this here. You got brothers over here believe that there. You got brothers over here to believe this here. And you got all these groups of brothers and sisters that as some may say, are followers. But when it's all over said and done, we're supposed to be following one person. That is the Most High Yah. And if there are some things that we do not understand, we pray about it, ask the Most High for an understanding. If we do not get the understanding, you sit back and you wait on the Most High. And things that you do know, you abide by. Like I was talking about this, I was saying about this brother, and he was talking about, so he was showing me in the scriptures about the Shabbat. And to a degree, I understood. And then I was talking to another brothers and sisters, and they was talking about it. They said, yeah, we ran into that too. And so, but then these brothers and sisters said, well, there was some scriptures that kind of, it didn't go against it, but it opened up another portion of conversation. Now, this is the thing with this particular brother here. And it ain't just him. I ran up on a whole lot of brothers that did this. They get upset. They get highly upset to these brothers. Some of these brothers get angry that you're not taking in what they have found out in the Bible. They get highly upset. The Most High don't move that way. When you're getting upset, his spirit is not there. Shalom, Sister Hazel. No, that's the thing. Highly. I mean, one brother got upset. I mean, he thought, man, back when I was in, when I was in the world, man, I would have to take you out. I said, well, if it gets that deep, brother, you need to take a breather. It's just that, I mean, no. With this awakening, brothers, and we still have two witnesses that's still supposed to come onto the scene in the book of Revelation. We still have two witnesses that's still supposed to come on the scene. And brothers, if it's going to take those two witnesses that the Most High is going to send to draw his people together, so be it. I'll be waiting on it. Because now you're going to know now. And I heard some brothers and sisters say they believe it's going to be like Elijah and Moses and things of that nature. I mean, but the scripture doesn't say that. That's their assumption. And I'm kind of leaning in that way too, because if you look at the lives of Yahusha, Elijah, and Moses, There was one thing that all three of them did. There was one thing that all three of them did. They fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. All three of them. That's one thing that they had in common, along with a great love for the Most High. That's what they did. And so, if it's going to take these two witnesses that the Most High is going to send to draw us together, brother, that's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to cut out a lot of the drama. It's going to cut it out. Or at least I hope, put it that way. At least I hope that the drama will be cut out. But this is what we should be doing, brothers. I am one of those persons that is being affected by what they show on the news when it comes to our people. I am affected with what our own people do to each other. You know? And it can take its toll on you now. Because I mean, what, brothers? I have my son, I have my family, and to sit up here one day, I had my cousin. He got railroaded. Little young black boy came up on my cousin, took his life. And so while he was in court, the judge asked him, was he pleading guilty or not guilty? Oh boy, you go talk about, I gotta ask my mama. This is what he said. But as a grown man is, lifeless because of his action. But he had to ask his mama whether he needed to plead guilty or innocent. And the judge just took her glasses off, sat back, and took a deep breath. That's that stuff that affects you, brothers. That's that stuff that will affect you. Now, when it comes down to this political nonsense, and now you're starting to see how they're going to they're going to affect your livelihood. All of that stuff has been it's put together. It's put together. What was that? They said about a year 2050 that the income for a black family would be zero. Who is the people that's putting that stuff together, brothers? Or has it together? That's the thing. This is the drama that we know that they're talking about. These are the things we have done full-blown knowledge. This is what they're trying to do to us. And yet and still we find drama within to complain about. This is what we're doing. Like I said, if it ain't with the fingers and the hands and all that, talking about some hand signs, somebody is a Mason, somebody is Eastern Star and all that. What? It's always something with us. And now we went into the scriptures and found, I ain't gonna say found. Well, I am gonna say found. And then people started complaining about this flea doctrine. You know, one thing I learned, brothers and sisters, people, my sister, she brought this to me. She's a Christian. And she said her preacher Sunday said that people always condemning one another. Okay, Sister Kathy. Always complaining and judging one another. And so, because me and my sister, we was talking about the dietary laws. That's, we was talking about that. And I was talking about this, and because she told me she went to Red Lobster, and I said, nah, that's one of the food that, the scripture speaks about that we should not be eating. And boy, and she agreed. She said, I don't even like it anyway, and so and so. But when the moment came up when they talking about some pork, oh my goodness. The moment I said something about pork, oh no. I like my pork. I like my pork. I said, well, but from a scriptural standpoint, we should not be eating pork. So then she come, see, that's what my preacher just said this morning. This is why we always judges one another. I said, but let me pull something to you. And I clapped back at the preacher. I said, just because somebody reads something out of the Bible, and the Most High says you should do this or do that, and you, instead of you all getting mad at the right person, you get mad at the person that you can see, and then you call him or her they being judgmental. No, it's not that they being judgmental. They just quoting what the Most High said. If you want to judge somebody, you gonna get upset. Somebody get mad at the Most High. Get mad at him. You're right, sister. Yvonne, your sister. Thank you, sister Yvonne. See, this preacher can sit up here and say those things, and we can say it too. But when it's all over said and done, it's not us that's making judgment. We just reading laws. We reading the Bible. We quoting from the Bible. That's what we do. That's what we do. So now they want to sit up here, instead of them or whoever getting upset. No, look at the scriptures. And if you got a complaint, you take that up with the Most High. Now, when it comes down to these brothers, it is a power struggle. But yet and still, now I'm gonna lay something down to you, Sister Yvonne. It's a power struggle, huh? Into which we all know it is about a power struggle. The apple did not fall far away from the tree. It fell in our lap. Matter of fact, it fell in our hand. That's what it did. Because brothers want the power. They want that leadership. You got all these sisters around here trying to put things together, and they asking for brothers. Can brothers step up? So now what's wrong with that? Hold on, bro. Hey man, shut the door. Good night. Good night. This is the thing, brothers. When they have these prayer, what do you call them? Times where they want to do prayer, and these sisters be asking. I'm telling you, these sisters, they recognizing, they know this, that they asking brothers. We need brothers to step up. We need brothers to step here. We need brothers to do. You go to one of these prayer meetings. You go see more sisters. You go see a few brothers. And I mean a few. But everybody these brothers got to complain about something of somebody's teaching. Equalize this stuff out. Equal it out. That's all we have to do. We always talk about shalom. Shalom, brother. Shalom. Man, we wearing that out because we're not coming in peace. We're not coming in peace. Sit right here and talk about shalom, brother. Shalom. Shalom, and have so much drama in your heart. It is unbelievable. Bucking up a position. Yeah, you're right, Sister Cynthia. But now, if you can go on these channels and you look at these sisters that's saying they asking for these brothers to step up. We need brothers to take the lead. When you have a sister asking for brothers to take the lead, I tell you, that's another word. That's another saying. When sisters asking brothers to step up, that's the Most High who's speaking through them. This is what we're not recognizing. But we can sit up here, we can joke, poke fun of our brothers and sisters, and then once things has mellowed down, they'll be about their business. Yeah, it's that hardening of the heart, sister. You're right. It is, we always talking about the world gonna be judged, brothers. The Most High is using these sisters to tell us to step up. And I gotta continue to look at myself now. I mean, let's not get it twisted now. I do. But when you sit back there, now everybody talking about the Spirit said this to me, the Spirit said that to me, and then but here you have a verbal cry for brothers to stand up, take the lead. Not necessarily, take the lead. How much more can you go with that? How much more can you go with that? But I tell you, I don't know, is it the fact that the world has broken our brothers? And don't get me wrong, that can play its part now. And I'm not gonna pacify no brother, but I'm gonna use reality. Some brothers, they've been broken in things, but evidently there are some brothers out there, because these sisters are letting it be known, brothers, if we don't really get it together, brothers, I'm just saying this, if we do not buckle down and take ourselves out of the equation, as if I'm going to be this leader, take ourselves away from that. You're going to lead anyway, because you got your own family you got to take care of. And this leadership, brothers and sisters, keep on running behind it. Everybody wants to be in front, it would appear, wants to be in front. But I don't think you brothers understand this. When you saying you go take the lead, you are the one who go, man, please. If anybody came into the camp of Israel, they had to go through the tribes first. If there's going to be a ransacking of the village, you got to go through those men's. But if the men's are not there, and there is no watchman, not only is the man that's going to get dealt with, the whole camp, they go ravage it. It's going to happen. And the same thing is happening right now, brothers. That's what I'm saying. Who are the watchmen? Who is looking at, this is the devil. He's doing this here. Are you hearing the brothers talk? Hey, the devil is in the details. He's trying to get in, he's trying to get within this fleeing. And now it's a doctrine. You got some brothers upset. You got some sisters upset about what this person said about a particular scripture that says, get out of her. You're supposed to have brothers and sisters right there. This is the problem. Hold on. If that's his decision, be it. You don't have to go nowhere just because he going. It's just that simple. Me, myself, I'm going. I mean, I don't care what no man gonna say about me. If I chose to get up out of here, so be it. What is he gonna? The person that's complaining about you, brothers and sisters, who has a desire, who made a decision that you want to go to Africa, so be it. But now, if somebody is complaining about you leaving, they got a problem because they're not taking care of you. That's that person that's behind that YouTube channel complaining about you and your actions, who has no type of say-so about your life. But he could put your business in front of thousands of people as if you're being ignorant for what you're doing. You're being unfaithful for leaving your brothers in the United States to go live somewhere else because you do not want to contend. You don't want to put your family in that particular type of danger. No, brothers. You can kick rocks with that nonsense. You can kick rocks with it. We're not here to browbeat our brothers and sisters. We're here to encourage. That's what we should be doing. Ooh. Brothers, this tree and that fruit is raining down on us. It is absolutely raining down on us. We are those people. We are. We talk about shalom. We talk about peace. We claim and say, hey, peace be on you, brother. And then turn back around, hey, brother, there's something wrong with you and your doctrine. Your teaching. Brothers, if you got a complaint against your brother, it don't make sense to put that stuff out. It's about a trip. Hold on, brothers. I'm back. It's so country. Boy, good night. What this is, brothers, this is the thing. We have some things that's working, and that's we need to be doing. First and foremost, we need to be out there taking the lead. This is what these sisters are asking. They seeing a bit different. They seeing trouble on the outskirts. That's what they're seeing. These sisters are seeing trouble, and there are some brothers that see the trouble out on the outskirts also. But the last thing that we need is trouble within. That's the last thing we need is trouble within. You can't move when you discombobulated. You cannot move. And the only ones that's really going to move within that is going to be those ones who's searching, who's wishing and praying for peace. That's it. And that just may be that remnant. We always talk about the remnant. We thinking that we part of the remnant, but yet still we keeping up drama. We be doing our best to keep up drama. Oh, I don't like him anyway, and so and so, so and so, so and so. No, I'm not. We're not trying to get down that way, brothers. We're not going to see eye to eye with everyone, but we can maintain peace. We can maintain peace. Brothers, we know that the devil is in the details, and we should be maintaining that. That's one thing we should be doing. We're going to get hit with something, brothers, because I seriously believe that's going to be soon. I seriously believe what's going to come upon us is going to hit us kind of hard. The thing is, you got to ask yourself how where will you be standing at? Where will you be standing? I tell you, it'll be a beautiful thing that these brothers on all these different channels say, you know what? Look here, let's bring ourselves together, sit down at the table, and let's have a understanding amongst all of us. The moment that, I mean, brothers, I don't know, but Sister Cynthia, truthfully, sister, I think that it's going to be those two witnesses that's mentioned in the book of Revelations. I seriously believe it's going to take those two witnesses to pull us together. That's what I'm thinking. Because right now, just this, from my standpoint, from what I'm seeing, it's like it's next to impossible to get these brothers together as one on one accord. When you have sisters pleading with brothers, we need brothers to take the lead in this. We need brothers to take the lead in that. If a sister call you out to pray, go ahead and pray, brother. Go ahead. Your prayers ain't got to be extremely long. Give glory to the Most High and keep it moving. But now, sister, we caught up in this this power trip. We are. But for those brothers that may be in power, you better trust and believe. Much is going to be asked of you. So you better ask yourself truthfully, do you really want this position? Do you really want it? But sister, like I said, I think it's going to take those two witnesses. I do. So that's and that's all we can do is pray. That's all we can do. I mean, like I said, I'm not pacifying brothers, but we had some issues, and now with this awakening, the Most High is using these sisters. Hey, we need the brothers to take the lead over here. We need brothers to do this here. We need brothers for the Goshen project. We need to hear from brothers. If it ain't not just to take the lead, these sisters are asking. They just want the brothers insight on this or that. But we can manage unnecessary drama the best. And we should not be known for that. We rode that horse, that pony. We're seeing what discord can do to us. The world did it to us first. The world did it to us first. Now we took what the world did to us and we're applying it within. Ain't that crazy? Sister, now this is the thing. You said, wait for the Most High to call you into leadership. Sister, I think the Most High is already, he's doing that. It seems like he's yelling because he's using these sisters to do it. I seriously believe he's using sisters right now, asking these brothers to take the lead. Mm. But for brothers and sisters to sit down and, for us to, as a whole, brother, that'll be a nice thing. It would. It will be. Superb if we did something like that. But all these, you got this group over here, you got that camp over there, you got this. Because now this is the thing that's going to divide. This is the thing that's dividing, because you got some people believe that Joseph is the father of Yahusha, and then you have another group that don't believe that Joseph is the father. So now that's a division. Well, I can't rock with you because we have that difference of understanding. Then you have some over here to say, hey, this is the 12 tribe chart. This is where they're located in the world. See, this is the thing I'm talking about, sisters. Is this. You got a division already within us. And did not the Most High say that a divided house cannot stand? So this is what I'm talking about, Sister Cynthia and Sister Zenobia. This is the reason why I say those two witnesses, I seriously believe this is what this is what it's going to take in order for us to come together. And I seriously believe that's going to be soon. And I could be wrong now. I'm not claiming that I'm correct, but I'm in. What else could there be, brothers? Because we are awakened, and yet and still we got a division within us. We got a division within us. And like the Most High said, if we continue to go, there's no way we're going to continue to stand. We woke up and now we're falling back down. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. I do not believe that Yahusha and Yahuwah is the same person. I do not believe that. Some brothers and sisters, some brothers do. I believe that Yahusha is the son of the Most High. That's my belief from a scriptural standpoint. You got some brothers that's very adamant that he is. I don't let this stop me, brothers. I don't. All right, you may believe he is. I'm not condemning you for believing it. But they will condemn you. They will condemn you instead of accepting the hey and just have one understand. Hey, you do believe in Yahuwah. You believe in Yahusha. Go with that, brothers, and keep it moving until we can come together for a better understanding. That's nearby like next to impossible to do, brothers. But that's just my take on it. That's just my take on it. We have all these different groups of brothers and sisters that believe this and they believe that. We have a division, brothers, and this is a problem. We have a division within ourselves with this awakening. Are we going to pray and reach out to the Most High and ask for him to help us? We at least that's what we claiming. That's what we claiming. But this division, brothers, it's here. Brother, Brother Galen Jones, Professor Jones. Me and him have the conversation. He's no, Mike, I believe that Yahusha is Yahuwah. Yes, he believes that. You don't see me and him going at it. And you will never see me going back at it, arguing about that. We have a clear and present issue at hand right now. I have I have a scriptural understanding. When Yahushua said he does nothing of his own initiative, but of the one who sent him. That's a scripture that affects my line of thinking when it comes to saying that Yahushua is Yahuwah. So that's the thing that I would say it's not a stumbling block, but it's just an understanding that I am understanding that you're dealing with two people. I mean, not two persons. And so, but I'm not going to let that stop me from associating with my brother. I'm not trying to entertain that. If you believe that Joseph is Yahushua's father, all right. Scripturally speaking, this is what I'm basing it upon. The scriptures. Yah's servant told Mary she was going to give birth by means of Holy Spirit. I'm done with it. So, in that 12 tribes, brothers, even though I do not agree with it, but why would that bring in so much anger? Or the 12 tribes chart, the Joseph being the father, what else? What else was it? Joseph being the father, what else? What else? Yahushua being Yahuwah. Brothers, they brought in a division within us. That's what it did. And we need to be reaching out to the Most High and asking in prayer, hey, help us. This is an awakening, and this awakening is a privilege. But we got to recognize what the devil has brought in, brothers, because it's a division. It is an absolute division in the midst of us. This is where we're standing right now. This is a clear and present danger. This is where we at. This is a very serious problem, because if you're saying that you believe everything that the Most High said, and we all know for a fact that what he said is true, a divided household would not stand. And it would appear, brothers. I can't comment on that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone. And truthfully, brothers, I'm looking at these some of these disagreements or understanding. It's going to take patience. It's going to take love in order for us to endure and to continue to put up with our brothers and sisters until the Most High set matters straight. And this could be a test for all of us. This is what this can be about. It can be a test for each and every last one of us. What would you do? That's it. The awakening, a privilege and an opportunity to come together. It's just period. You're right, Sister Zenobia. I've been saying that for the longest. That's exactly what it is. Brothers and sisters, times are changing. You got a system that's about this. I ain't gonna say on the verge. Well, let's just use the word verge. On the verge of absolute destruction. And then at the same time, brothers, these two witnesses, those two witnesses, where they gonna come to? I mean, what? We in captivity, brothers. We are in captivity. We got other brothers, all of us in captivity. Where are they going to appear? Where are these two witnesses going to go? How would you recognize these two witnesses? Because it seems we need these two witnesses. That's what it's saying. It's like we need that word, their words, in order for us to rectify matters within ourselves. and within these different groups of Israelites. Woo. Brothers, I never once, now I don't think I ever claim I know everything. But I do see a division when I see it. Now, when I'm used to a division. Shoot, I got the skin color to prove it. I got a descendant of slavery to prove that I know a divisive division amongst us. And I'm quite sure all of you brothers and sisters can do the same thing. This brother's over, he mad at him for saying this here. This brother over here mad at them for saying that there. And the scriptures clearly tells us how we should approach a disagreement with our brothers and sisters. But you come in, but what do? We get everybody else involved. I'm telling Sister Linda Cross, Sister Zenobia, and me and Brother Galen, we had words. And he called me this. And he said that. But I'm involved in Sister Cynthia and Sister Zenobia and Linda Cross over something that has nothing to do with them. But I'm calling them out and putting this nonsense in their heads about a conversation that me and Brother Galen had and why we upset, why we going back and forth. It's called a division. Brother Galen, he comes back. So instead of me going to Brother Galen in a private way, hey, brother, I don't appreciate you saying this or saying that and things of that nature. But this is what these brothers are doing. They're not taking it to them personally. They're not taking their disagreement and keeping it behind closed doors in order to keep peace within Israel. That's how it's supposed to be done. But what do? With 80,000 members, we go straight to the God of the media, YouTube. The first thing we run to. That's what we do. Over some teachings. I know one sister said, once she did a teaching and she made a mistake, truthfully. I picked up on that. No, everybody named Mama came off of that onto that sister. When in essence, all it took was a brother or sister to, hey, let's talk about this here. But they near about messed that sister up. But brothers and sisters, we gotta keep our hearts. We gotta love our brothers and sisters. We gotta love these saints. Although we may be kind of misinformed about some things, we still got to maintain our love for our brothers and sisters. If we don't do that, brothers, hey, you coming up against the Most High Saint. Let's continue to pray for one another. Disagreement, handle that behind closed doors, without prying ears, prying eyes. This is how we should be doing it. These are the last days. Let's not keep the drama inside, brothers. Let that nonsense ride. We got drama that's going on outside that's going to affect each and every last one of us. Now, if that's going to be the extermination of Israel, where it's going to lead to a remnant, which I hope not, it'll be a beautiful thing if we all can make it to that wilderness, the Most High's wilderness. This is what we should be doing, brothers. This is what we should be doing. Not trying to we have a lot of stuff that we got to contend with. There's some stuff that we got to contend with, brothers and sisters. We can't contend with it because it ain't hit us yet. But we know it's coming. But the scripture says, when a person sees trouble, he go and he hides. Brothers, I see trouble. I see trouble. Period. It's time for me to start getting into it's time for me to start hiding. It's time for me to put things in order. Now, if you want to be that brother that's going to condemn me for doing that, so be it. My life is not your life. If brothers and sisters choose to do what they need to do in order to preserve their life and their spirituality, brothers, who are you to sit up and say they're moving in the wrong direction? This division, brothers, is real. This division is real. Sister Yvonne said, I honestly believe that we should stop using our YouTube channels for debating. Oh, girl, all right. Let me continue, because it causes strife and division in the Hebrew Israelite community all day long. And you know what, sister? Let me say this. I'm guilty. I am guilty. I am. When that nonsense blew off with me in that QTUA thing, oh, girl, you talk about a Negro upset. Ooh. Yes, I was. I was that Negro. Oh, you talking about, oh, no, you. Oh, no. And then, you know what, Sister Kathy? Now, the Bible do say you can do that. You can mark those. And that's what I did. Once I settled down, got a hold of my bearings, and seeing all of the stuff that would transpire, yeah, I started marking people. Those are the ones you got to love from a distance. And sometimes that distance needs to be distance. But that's what I did. That's what I did. I'll be doing. But brothers and sisters, but if I see a danger for the community, because I spoke about this once before, and if you got to call people's name out, you got to call them out. And I did call this brother out because he kept on doing the same dumb stuff, trying to swindle people out their money. Yes, I'm gonna call you out. You need to be known, and this is what you're doing. And I told him on plenty of occasions. So now that's not a division. That's not a division. That it is an absolute warning of a person who's trying to take this community for granted when it is dealing with money. So, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry about that. Now I'm back. The debates and things of that nature, brothers and sisters, I'm well past that. I don't too much care for the debates. Because right now, within the season what we are in, this is a judgment. We're not here to entertain people. And see, some of that stuff can be it's just flat out entertaining. That's all it is. It's just entertainment, something to pass time. We know who we are. We have that faith. We have that understanding based on scriptures. It's time for us to move on. It's time for us to not be looking at these debates. I'm serious. I'm sorry. I mean, let me get away from talking that. Sorry, Sister Zenobia. Um, I'm serious about these two witnesses, and I'm going to have to get into that a little bit more because I seriously believe these two witnesses is going to set matters straight with Israel, and then it'll be like people will choose after whatever they're going to say, what they're going to do, and if that's going to take sifting out of the brothers and sisters, so be it. So be it. And it is tiresome. I'm seeing trouble on the horizon, and yet and still we got a division within. It's a power play. Like somebody wants something. I wants to be the new Moses. I want to be Moses 2.0. That's the situation. This is what we're seeing. This is what we're coming to. Brothers, when it's all over said and done, we have a clear and present danger within. It's division. And it's all based upon your interpretation of the scriptures. And we putting it out there as if I got it, I down packed. So, well, man, see, distraction. All of this. But let me tell you something, sisters and all of you. With sisters, I just don't want, brothers and sisters, I just don't want to be caught with my pants down. And I'm seeing trouble from a system coming from Satan himself. And I'm also seeing trouble within. Truthfully, brothers, we hemmed up. We are absolutely hemmed up. Now, and you may have this group over here talking about, we have the understanding of the Most High. And you got another group that's saying the same thing. Then you got another group that's saying the same thing. You got another group saying the same. All of them saying the same thing, and they still divided. Because one has this understanding, that one got this understanding, that one, and they believe they need to separate themselves from other Hebrews. That's the division we have right now. If I'm wrong, please correct me right now. Please correct me. And some of these brothers and sisters out here, I tell you, that's all they built upon this debating. I'm not built upon that. I'm not. I know who we are. I know the things that we went through, that we were going through. Boom. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. We got a storm that's coming. We have a storm that's coming. What part of this storm that we're not seeing? And this storm is going to be great. It's going to be great. Ain't no ifs, ands, and no buts about it. It's going to do what it's going to do. If it's meant to cleanse Israel, this awakening, so be it. I just hope that the Most High look into my heart to see he's worthy. He would not be affected by this storm. But this one here, oh yeah, he gonna be more than an affected. We're gonna lay him down where he don't get back up. He causes so much division, and he knows exactly what he or she is doing. Lay them down where they don't get back up. Brothers, it's going to go down that way. The Most High knows exactly which ones he's going to lay down, and they go be amongst Israel. So now, because he knows this person got a haughtiness that is like unbelievable. And he's not even trying to contend with it. This is what we're standing at right now. This is where we're standing at right now. Brothers and sisters. Let's love one another. Let's fight to clean out this wicked spirit of Satan with this division. He knows what's happening. This is the awakening. Brothers, let us sit down and let us buckle ourselves down. If you want to be over me, so be it. Be over. But if you want to make yourself a self-appointed leader, you best believe the Most High is going to come down and he's going to examine everything. He's going to come down and he's going to examine everything. And if you're not found up to par, you do best to move down and humble yourself. And if you don't humble yourself, you will get laid down where you will not be getting back up. This is not that time. That the being thinking we ignorant. No, we're not ignorant any longer. We woke. We woke. You want to take the lead, but then they can't get a brother can't get a 2-minute prayer out of you, but you want to take the lead. That's that self-glorification attitude. You just want to tell everybody what to do. And you just want to look good. Like the scribes and the Pharisees. Ain't nobody trying to get down that way. We're trying to draw ourselves together as a nation. That's it. Brothers and sisters, keep your head on a swivel. Walk on water. Let's fight to clear up this division. Because it's going to destroy. And it will not stand. Brothers and sisters, be safe out there. Shalom.